What are you running on? What is your platform?
Well, we must find a way to get our economy moving again so that we can create jobs and lower taxes. But government's not the answer. First, let's return to a part-time legislature. Let's limit the time the legislature can be in session to a couple of months in the winter and spring and a couple of months in the fall. Second, let's limit the number of bills any one legislator can sponsor to 6 per year. Even at that rate, we could have 700 new laws on the books. That even seems excessive. Third, let's put in term limits of 10 years. We already have term limits for the governor. Why not do it for the legislature too? After serving 10 years, you would have to step aside. I would vote for term limits. Once we have the legislature under control, then we need to review all of our laws and regulations and figure out ways to relieve the burden on small businesses. We need to find ways to lessen the tax burden on them now so they can grow and start adding jobs. But we are never going to get there with a legislature that wants to enact thousands of new laws and regulations every year.
You were a judge in several towns and now you have a state pension. Do you think that makes you a pension patter?
No. I'm proud of my public service. My public service involved protecting victims of domestic violence, putting criminals in jail, getting drunk drivers off the road. I was regularly taking testimony over the phone in early morning hours from a woman who had been a victim of domestic violence so that I could issue a restraining order or sign an arrest warrant for her attacker. I was on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It was a challenging job, and I performed for over 2 decades. Jeff Van Drew's attacks on my public employment show his lack of understanding of the responsibilities of the position.
In the time that we have left, tell us the first thing you will do if elected.
The first thing I will do when I am elected is walk into the governor's office, roll up my sleeves, and say, "Governor, the cavalry has arrived, and I'm ready to go to work. Let's get this reform agenda rolling. Let's finally get all of the municipal toolkit items passed. Let's finally get to work on ethics reform. Let's finally get small business incentives done so we can start creating jobs. Let's break through the Democrat logjam in the State House and get some help to the people in New Jersey."